Farkam. Today I'm at the Black Hills. Really cool place, just amazing, breathtaking view here. Today we're going to be looking at the house of East Uzac. We're going to be talking about Pohadka, and then here goes the presentation. So what do I get out of this fragrance? So pretty much at the top, I get a beautiful, fresh, herbal green aspect with a thin vanilla, not sweet, and a thin, transparent jasmine core. So the overall theme at the opening is going to be pretty much a fresh, peppery, herbal green core, along with the thin vanilla there, adding a little bit of creaminess, nothing sweet like I said before, and a thin, transparent jasmine core. It doesn't smell floral at all. Taking into account those bitter green, it actually offsets that jasmine and doesn't make it go too floral. So that's what you get in the opening. One thing to mention though is that you might get the impression of actually smelling mint, and then that is coming from the combination of the shisho along with the green bitter accord there coming from the artemisia and the grassy accords, giving you some type of minty facade. Kind of reminded me of another offering from the house called Metabol. So overall at the opening what I get is that fresh, peppery, slightly green, grassy, slightly bitter accord there, along with a thin, transparent jasmine, along with a beautiful thin vanilla that is not too sweet. As it transitions though, those green grassy accords there are going to thin down, and then you're going to get the introduction of Immortelle. Here the Immortelle is adding a beautiful, slightly boozy accord that is kind of reminiscent of what you get in Immortelle Beloved by the same house, but is that level of booziness toned down much more. So you get that slightly caramelized honey, slightly curry like accord that's coming from the Immortelle, just adding a little bit of like a touch of booziness to the fragrance. As it evolves though, you get a beautiful subtle dry tobacco accord that is blending beautifully with that artemisia. So in the dry down what you pretty much get is a dry dusty tobacco along with some sweetness, caramelized curry coming from the Immortelle. So to recap what you're gonna get at the top of the first 2 to 3 hours, you're gonna get slightly green, fresh, peppery, slightly bitter accords along with a thin jasmine and a thin vanilla, not sweet like I mentioned. The vanilla is not sweet here, and then the jasmine doesn't make this too floral. And in the second phase you're gonna get an introduction of Immortelle, adding that slightly caramelized, honeyed type of curry spice, and in the dry down you get the addition of dry dusty tobacco accord. That's pretty much it. A beautiful fragrance. The notes here are really crafted with a light hand here, so it's not too heavy. It's just transparent and then just beautiful, refreshing at the same time. And in the dry down you get a dusty dry tobacco masculine accord there along with the spicy Immortelle. So back there you can actually see a herd of bison. So performance. So what I get out of this one is actually good longevity here. Though it's subtle and transparent, like I said before, not too heavy, light-handed craft here. I get between 6 and 7 hours of longevity there, especially in the dry down. It picks it back up and then is easy to smell, and then a little bit heavier than the greens that you get in the opening. Projection though is low, but then sillage is average. So overall I would say performance is average, longevity is good. Now, in terms of occasion, I think you can wear this one anywhere. It will shine better during the summer, and then I think this is unisex. So if I was going to rate this one, I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. I think it's a great fragrance. Actually, the transition from those green accords to that spicy Immortelle and then dry, dusty tobacco accord is actually beautiful. So this is a 7.5 out of 10 for me. Now, if you've tried anything from the house of East Uzac, let me know which one is your favorite. Again, thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and then take care. Bye.